Okay, well, this is going to be 2 parts unintentionally because I had a phone call. But I am definitely learning more about boundaries. So as I was stating, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, which is been in retrograde since June 4th and exits retrograde October 23rd, is forcing us to get real about commitments and understand boundaries better. So, yeah, I've had some hard lessons on that. Neptune has been in retrograde in Pisces since June 28th, and it will exit retrograde December 3rd. This will have us acknowledging spiritual and emotional truths. And yeah, definitely been having that. I've acknowledged things emotionally that I have felt that I've ignored. Gifts that are coming to be within me, I am seeing more, and I acknowledge them, I accept them, and I'm okay with them. I embrace them. They are me. I can't do anything about it. So, why try to run and hide from it? Why try to ignore it? It's a part of me. It's how I was divinely created. It's a beautiful thing. We have Jupiter in retrograde in Aries and Pisces. It's been in retrograde since July 28th, and it comes out of retrograde November 24th. This focuses on personal growth and expansion of the mind is key. Oh, baby, let me tell you. You see how all of these are working together, how all of these are flowing together, how all of these are coming together, how these are working together to hone you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, to push you to be a better version of yourself, to get you to a better place. And baby, it's not easy, it's not pretty, but it's worth it. You have Uranus in retrograde in Taurus. This went into retrograde. Uranus went into retrograde August 24th. It will not come out of retrograde until January 22nd of 2023. Change doesn't happen overnight. Embrace your patience. So, I'm sorry, I just had a epiphany. So basically, this retrograde is teaching us patience with ourselves, patience with all the changes and the growth that's occurring within ourselves. It's teaching us that old adage that's always been said. I don't know if it's just in the South or what, but because I'm from the South, I'm in Texas, and my family's from the South, and it's real change takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And the fact that Uranus is in retrograde from August to January, August, September, October, November, December, January. 5 months, almost half a year. It speaks volumes on the process. It speaks volumes on the patience and the time that we need to take with ourselves. And that we need to embrace patience and be more patient, with ourselves and the environment and everything around us. Wow. Then we have Mercury in retrograde in Libra and Virgo. And Mercury went in retrograde in September 9th, and it will come out October 2nd. So that's Sunday. Because today is September 29th, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. So this one says, compassion is essential in understanding others and oneself. That says a lot. We don't have a lot of compassion in this world anymore. We don't have a lot of compassion. Compassion and patience are things that we lack. And those are things that I've always had compassion because I'm a natural empath. So I've always been able to feel what other people feel literally and physically. So I've always been able to be compassionate and understand things from other people's perspective. But the world needs it. And how all of these things have affected me is it showed me things that I've got to work on with me. I've got to have more compassion and more patience with myself, with self-love. And I'm not saying I don't love myself, but I've got to pour into myself more, just as I pour into others. You know, like the words that Fantasia spoke, my cup is for me, but anything that I have that overflows is for others. But when that overflow ceases to exist, what's left is for me. So that I can build that back up, so that I can get that overflow, so that I can continue to give. I've got to learn to build better boundaries with people. You know, I can be too open and trusting at times. And that is what gets you hurt. So don't allow these retrogrades to scare you. Don't allow, especially people hear Mercury retrograde, oh, Mercury retrograde. Don't allow them to scare you. Embrace them. And allow them and allow these energies to transform you into the person that you're supposed to be. Allow them to make you a better person, a better version of yourself. Because I'm not perfect and I don't have all the answers, but when I do learn something and I do get an answer and I do figure out something, I am going to share it. So utilize this energy, because we are connected with it. We are one with it, to get the answers you need for what you need to heal within yourself and the relationships surrounding you. Because I thought something was one thing and it wasn't. That's hurtful, because it wasn't just me just thinking that it was something. I was led to believe that it was something. But know that karma is real, and know that karma is not just bad. Karma is good. And even when the karma is not the best that you get, it's still good for you, because you take that lesson and you learn from it and you build from it and you become a better person from it. Because that's what I plan to do, and that's what I hope to teach others to do. So I'm already at almost 12 minutes, and this is the part 2. So I'm not going to hold you long, but look into it and look into the energies of what these signs are, that these planets are in retrograde. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Spirit lead me to do another video on that, and doing some research into, these signs and what these signs are, and how these signs are, the characteristics of these signs, and how they're tied to these planets with these retrogrades. I don't know. That just came to me, so we'll see. We'll see if we have time. So, peace, love, and light. I wish nothing but the best for you all, and I hope all of your dreams and hopes come true. Just know that you have to put forth the effort and talk to your ancestors and your spirit guides and your spirit teams and the God within you. And may you be bountifully gifted with all the gifts of the universe.